Good morning, good day, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy U.S. Thanksgiving to all of our U.S. family and friends and subscribers. Happy Thanksgiving. So just a brief history of the U.S. Thanksgiving. It is a federal holiday in the United States today, so most people are off work, or if they're working on a public holiday. Thanks to our nurses and doctors and other folks who have to work on some public holidays. It's usually celebrated on the fourth Thursday of November, and it's called U.S. or American Thanksgiving because there are some other Thanksgiving holidays, especially the one in Canada, which is celebrated in the month of October. American Thanksgiving came out of a day of Thanksgiving and Harvest Festival, with the theme of the holiday revolving around giving thanks, and the centerpiece of Thanksgiving celebration remaining the Thanksgiving dinner. And the dinner traditionally consists of indigenous cuisine of the Americas, like turkey, potatoes. Potatoes are usually regular potatoes or sweet potatoes, can be served mashed, and the sweet potatoes are served sometimes candied. There is squash, corn, pumpkin, green beans, cranberries. Cranberries was a staple of the indigenous Americans. And so cranberries are served usually as in the form of cranberry sauce that augments the roast turkey. Yes. And there is the famous pumpkin pie. Now, there are others that may also serve pecan pie, apple pie, and a variety of delicious sweets that accompanies today's Thanksgiving dinner. This is an opportunity or a custom also for several charitable organizations to serve free Thanksgiving dinners to the poor. Sometimes there's religious services accompanying Thanksgiving, and the famous Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. The day usually ends with the NFL football games. And of course, after all that food and all that drink and all that fun and socializing with families and friends, and now there are people celebrate Friendsgiving, which is a gathering of friends to celebrate the Thanksgiving holiday. Thanksgiving usually hails the entrance of the holiday season, the Christmas holiday season, and after Thanksgiving is the famous Black Friday shopping day, where allegedly prices are slashed, and it's one of the biggest shopping days of the year across the United States of America. So, for just a brief history and summary, Thanksgiving was brought into being by President Lincoln, and of note, President Jefferson refused to acknowledge Thanksgiving Day as a holiday because he wanted to separate church from state activities. So Thanksgiving has been occurring since the Pilgrims' first harvest in the New World in November 1621. And that feast lasted 3 days, and about 90 Native American Wampanoag people and 53 survivors of the Mayflower or the Pilgrims attended that Thanksgiving. Less widely known is an earlier Thanksgiving celebration in Virginia in 1619 by English settlers who had just landed at Berkeley 100 aboard the ship Margaret. Thanksgiving has been celebrated nationally on and off since 1789 with a proclamation by President George Washington. After a request by Congress, President Thomas Jefferson chose not to observe the holiday and its celebration as intermittent until President Abraham Lincoln in 1863 proclaimed so in June 28, 1870, President Ulysses S. Grant signed into law the Holidays Act that made Thanksgiving a yearly appointed federal holiday in Washington, D.C. On January 6, 1885, an act of Congress made Thanksgiving and other federal holidays a paid holiday for all federal workers throughout the United States. Under President Franklin D. Roosevelt, the date was moved to 1 week earlier, observed between 1939 and 1941, and amid significant controversy. From 1942 onwards, Thanksgiving, by an act of Congress, received a permanent observation date, the fourth Thursday in November, no longer at the discretion of the President. Also, in acknowledgement and thanks to a lobbyist named Mary Josepha Hale, she lobbied and fought while Congress made a decision to make the annual Thanksgiving Day a national holiday. Mary Josepha Hale is the writer and author of our favorite little lullaby, Mary Had a Little Lamb. And so after all the Thanksgiving, all the food, all the fellowship, all the love, all the drinks and goodies, we are so thankful. Then there is the game, the football game. There is the Macy's parade and different parades in different states and cities. And the air is chill in so many places. Then the next day, the Friday right after Thanksgiving is Black Friday. So after all the food, there comes the nod, the sleepiness. So tired, but you've got to get up refreshed to start getting those gifts for Christmas. Thanksgiving heralds the arrival of this Christmas season. The shopping is online and in person. There are door crashers. All the excitement and money spending and commercialization of the holidays. So happy Thanksgiving, everybody, with all of the love and the spirit that is embedded in it. Happy Thanksgiving, friends and family. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye now.